Isn't this nice jewelry?
I love it. I think it's gorgeous.
Do you want to know more about it?
I would love to know more about it.
All right, so let's dig in. Let's jump right in. We've all heard of parents saving special mementos of their children, right? From baby teeth to hair to even umbilical cords, right?
That's true.
But now there's a big buzz surrounding a woman who's been creating jewelry out of her own breast milk and the breast milk of others. So, believe it or not, this jewelry here, which I think is kind of attractive, is made from breast milk. So obviously she's mixing it with a resin that causes it to harden and have a stone-like texture to it. But what next?
I think it's pretty, actually.
It is pretty.
I think it's very pretty. Do you think it's too much? Do you think this is going overboard?
A little bit. I mean, I think it's pretty, but if I heard the story piece, well, you know, this was made from mom's breast milk when she was breastfeeding Junior, that would I would double take on that.
Why do people freak out about breast milk? I mean, I think it's fine. Now, granted, I wouldn't want a necklace made out of somebody else's breast milk, but I think it's fine.
Does that mean we should be making jewelry out of all sorts of body secretions?
Like what? It depends on what secretions you're referring to.
So do you think this is the beginning of a trend that we're going to see is going to catch on even more?
If she markets it right. If a celebrity starts rocking breast milk necklaces, watch.
I think you should set up a little stand in your office and your breastfeeding patients come in and say, would you like to make jewelry out of
And a lot of people they would say yes. A lot of people would say yes.
Well, maybe this is a practice enhancement idea for you.
We should do a social media poll and let the viewers decide and tell us if they think that it's a nice way to remember the journey.
You know, I do all this lipo. Maybe I should figure out a way to make jewelry out of the fat that I remove on people.
I feel like you're making...
It would be kind of like a bright yellow canary. I mean, we could do whole sculptures and busts and things like that.
And now you're just making fun of me.
I am not.
Because I like this idea.
No,
I like this idea. You think it's weird, so now you're making fun of me. So
I
can feel weird about myself.
All right, but
I feel good about
Dr.
myself.
Nita, we are not done. We are still talking about breast milk. You know, there's another viral video going around of a new mother who's having her friends taste her own breast milk while she's getting together with her friends at dinner. Well, that's one way to celebrate a girls' night out. I don't think it's going to replace Chardonnay for those cougars out there, but what do you think of serving breast milk for women to taste?
I can't get on board with that. Now, I will get a necklace, but I'm not drinking anybody's breast milk. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that.
Me either.
I'm not doing it. You tasted your wife's breast milk.
I did.
I remember that. You thought I forgot. So I know. You know what it tastes like.
Well, she was breastfeeding, and, you know, she had one of those squirters, and it kind of hit me, so I kind of went, okay. Not that it's bad, but it's a little out there.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Are we done with breast milk?
If you want to be, I mean, I'm an OBGYN. I think breast milk is amazing. It's so healthy.
Well, it is. It's the best, and we learned that in medical school on our OB rotation, pediatric rotation.
So I could talk about it all day.
It's nature's wonder.